everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that are new here or just found my channel, I am Gwen. I am an older woman with transgender experience. Everyone here is welcome as long as you're polite and respectful. So, how has everybody been? How was your weekend? I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I hope your week has been going good. It's cold. That's all I can say. It's cold. I have a sweater dress on today. I'm cold. It's only 27 degrees outside. This is insane. It's April. It's supposed to be spring, not winter. But anyways, I might do a two-part today. Later on, I actually have to pop down to the grocery store, so maybe I might do a little road trip video. We'll see. Anyways, my week, really not much going on. Let's see. Oh golly, last Wednesday I was here working. Last Thursday I was on site at the university and had electrolysis. Friday didn't go anywhere. Saturday we went to a hair salon for haircuts, and I cooked. Was it Saturday? No, it was Sunday. Sunday, my two adult children that live at home, I cooked for them. I made homemade chicken noodle soup. It was really good. Grilled cheese because it was cold. It was warmer than it is now, but it was cold. It was in the mid-40s. And that was the highlight, you know. I cooked, which is fine. Made soup for myself, more vegan type soup, and so that was it. Let's see. Here we are, Tuesday already. Not much really going on for the rest of the week for me. Is it tomorrow? No, today's Tuesday. Thursday. Yes, Thursday I have electrolysis again. Saturday I'm going to go to one of the warehouse clubs, and maybe I can go meet the girls for coffee. I'll wait and see. And then we're into Sunday. Not much is really going on. Let's see. You know what, I could talk a little bit. If I do my road trip video, I could talk a little bit about that. Kind of really quick get into it. It happened over a week ago. My partner and my mother-in-law got into a big argument, and they're not speaking. And my mother-in-law is trying to drag me into the, not so much into the argument, but trying to drag me in to act as a go-between. Essentially, it's a triangulation, which isn't going to work. It's not tomorrow, it's a week from tomorrow. She needs to go to the hospital for a procedure, and they're going to anesthetize her to do it. I think it's an endoscopy that they're going to do. And I says, well, I can take you. And she's, at first was okay with it. And she's like, well, but don't you have to work? I'm like, well, I could take my work laptop with me, which is not a big deal. And then I can sit, because the hospital is actually part of the university, so I can jump onto the hospital Wi-Fi network and log in and actually do my work as long as I have my laptop. So he says, you know, I can drop you off, I can go park the car, I can come back, meet you in the doctor's office. And she's like, why do you need to come to the doctor's office? I'm like, well, because I don't know where you're going to be or where you're going to be discharged. And I says, I can give my phone number if they want to. Well, I can give them your phone number. And I'm thinking, what's going on? And then it dawned on me. she's embarrassed to be seen with me in public. It's all it gets down to. So then more of it started adding up. Oh, well, are you sure you really want to take me? Are you, you're inconveniencing yourself for work. And I'm like, no, as long as I have my laptop, I'm fine. I can sit in the main lobby and blah, 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 blah. And I says, and then, I can pop into the doctor's office. And that was her. No, that's okay. And I says, and then, I got to figure out where you're going to be. They're going to, after you come out of recovery, are you going to be in, are they going to bring you back to the doctor's office or take you to patient discharge? I says, I got to find that out. And I says, then I can go down to patient discharge and pick you up and go get the car and come back and get you in the car. And she's trying to come up with ways that that can minimize her being seen with me, because like I said, she's embarrassed because she doesn't accept, and she figures that everybody in the hospital is going to look at me and say, oh, there's a guy in a dress. Not happening. I can tell you that 100% is not going to happen, especially this university hospital. Because one, it's not acceptable, and two, let's be realistic. I don't look like a guy in a dress. I'm a woman. That's all that matters. So, but it's neither here nor there. So, I'm going to pause, and I think I'm going to, because I'm just something else I want to talk to you all about. I'm going to do that in the car, and when a little bit later when I'm heading down to the store. So, I'll be right back. I'm back. So, as a lot of you know, I've been to Panama. Actually, last month, beginning of February, is my second time working on my visa. And was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. My partner was down in Panama looking at a house to rent. So that has been in the works. Anyways, the landlord that has the house, let me backtrack a little bit. So my partner came back, didn't really hear too much about the house or what was going on or what have you. Didn't know if it was acceptable. The rent was decent. That I do know. I don't know if it was acceptable, how close it was to anything, all that. But anyways, so last night the landlord called, and my partner had the call on speakerphone because they have hearing aids, and it's hard to hear on a regular phone. So the landlord and my partner were talking, and the landlord says, well, when were you planning on coming down? And my partner says, well, I'm hoping to be there by May 1st. And I'm sitting like 10 feet from her, and to myself, I'm like, oh, this is new. I did not know this. So this was kind of sprung on me last night that by May 1st, they expect to be in Panama. Oh, okay. All right. Side note, I'm going to have to support them when they're down there. Because they don't work, so I'm going to have rent and food down there for them to pay. But it was more kind of a shock, so I was a little surprised, which kind of, in a way, is going to kind of make me lots of puppies. It's going to kind of make me a free woman for a while. I don't know if and when I'll be going down there. A lot of it depends on 13-year-old whippet Mia, who I know I've spoken about it before, that she has congestive heart failure. I don't know how much longer she has. It could be a month. It could be 6 months. I don't know. It could be 9 months. I mean, she's responding better to the medication than Rocco did. And I mean, Rocco had congestive heart failure just about a year ago, and he went 3 months before we lost him. So and for Mia, she was diagnosed in February, so she's coming up on 2 months. Actually, I think it's next week. It'll be 2 months since her diagnosis, and she's doing things better than Rocco did. But anyways, so who knows how long she's going to be around, and I can't leave her because she would be devastated. So I'm not going to say that I'm trapped here, but I'm not anticipating leaving as long as she's still alive. When she passes, then the potential, let's say, to relocate to Panama becomes greater, but it's also going to now then get into, will I actually be able to afford to move there? If I'm paying taxes and utilities and food and fuel for the house that I have here, and I'm also paying rent, utilities, and food for the place my partner is going to be in Panama, will I actually have the money to be able to relocate? I don't know. We'll find that out as we go along. I have the feeling it's going to be really tight. When that time comes, I may not have the funds. And this is the gut feeling I have. I don't think it's going to be available, but we'll see. So anyways, I kind of wanted to share that, and it was kind of like a little surprise last night. I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. So that's pretty much it for me for this week. Like I said, I mentioned when I was home that hopefully Saturday I can meet the girls for coffee. It's been about 5 weeks, so it'd be nice to get caught up with the girls. So with that, I'm going to kind of wrap things up. I'm almost at the store, so I hope everyone has a fantastic or wonderful rest of your week. I hope you even have a better weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and right now stay warm. And I thank you for watching. You guys are all, I consider, part of my extended family, and you're the ones that I make these videos for every week, so we can stay in communication with each other. And as always, like, share, subscribe. If you have any comments, suggestions, ideas of something you would like me to discuss on a future video, please, by all means, in the comment section below. I respond to each and every comment. So, again, have yourself a wonderful rest of your week, even better weekend, and I will see you all here next Tuesday. Don't know if it'll be outside, but we'll find out as the week goes on. Bye, everyone.